Hello everyone. How are you guys? How are you doing? Welcome or welcome back to the 13th stance. I'm so happy to see you in here actually. So let's go. Lesson 5, asking for and giving information. Last time we practiced asking for some favors and replying. Today we're asking for and giving information, yeah? What exactly are you going to learn today? You're going to learn how to ask and give information in English, ask for and give information in English, some direct and indirect questions, and why indirect questions sound more polite, and key phrases for asking, confirming, and clarifying, and of course, real life context, phone calls, emails, meetings. And let's go! Також, як завжди, ви можете знайти цей воркшіт та багато корисної інформації в нашому телеграм-каналі та інших соціальних мережах. Ми всюди називаємось The 13 Stance. Ну, відповідно, ви можете також просканувати QR-код. Окей? Well, let's go. So, the video content, the first part is a core vocabulary. Inquire. Inquire is to ask information. It is a formal word. I'm calling to inquire about the vacancy. Details. Specific facts or information. Could you send me the details? Regarding. About. Concerning. It is quite formal. I'm writing regarding your offer. Provide. To give or supply something. Could you provide more information? Confirm. To say that something is definitely true. Could you confirm the meeting time? Available. Free. Not busy. Possible to get. Is this product still available? We can actually also use available for people like, hi, are you available right now? Unfortunately, sadly, it's a pity that unfortunately we don't have that in stock. Refer to mention or direct attention to. Could you refer to page 3? Let me know. Please tell me. Let me know if you have any questions. Clarify, to explain more clearly. Could you clarify what you mean? I believe everything is quite easy today, yeah? And let's go as for grammar, direct and indirect questions. Direct questions are quite simple. You already know how to make them, yeah? What time does the meeting start? Where is the office? How much does it cost? Who should I contact? They are pretty much obvious. Those are regular questions, but if we are talking about indirect questions, they have these parts that are like, could you tell me? I was wondering. Do you know? Could you let me know? Things like that. And the rule, how is to make these indirect questions. If in regular direct questions, your structure is quite basic. You may or may not have a question word. Then your auxiliary verb, for example, am, is, are, do, does, did. Then your something and a verb, yeah? Then in indirect structure, you add this, could you tell me, one of these common phrases. Could you tell me, do you know, I was wondering, could you let me know, and something similar. But then you may add the question word. If you do not have any question words, you add if. And then the order of the words is the same as in regular sentence, as in regular positive or maybe negative sentence. Nothing changes. So where is the office turns into could you tell me where the office is? Not could you tell me where is the office? No, that's not correct. What time does it start? Do you know what time it starts? Not do you know what time does it start? No, not that. Is the room available becomes could you tell me if the room is available? Does she work here? I was wondering if she works here, right? Here are some key rules, about the statement order. Subject and verb, not question order. Where is the office becomes where the office is, yeah? And some useful phrases for indirect questions. Could you tell me? Do you know? I was wondering. Would you mind telling me? I'd like to know. Could you let me know? Those are common phrases, but basically you can use any combination that has similar meaning, yeah? And some key phrases for asking and giving information and confirming information. Yeah, asking. You already know these phrases. Could you tell me? Do you know? I was wondering if. I'd like to inquire about. Could you provide the details of? And responded. Certainly, of course, I can confirm that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure. Let me check and get back to you. I'm afraid I don't have that info. Those are all pretty much obvious things, yeah? And here is a little model dialogue. Let's actually read and analyze it. Good morning. I'm calling to inquire about the English course you offer. Could you tell me when the next intake starts? Of course, the next intake starts on the 15th of September. Could you let me know which level you're interested in? I was wondering if you have a B1 course available. Also, do you know how much it costs? Yes, we do have a B1 course. I'll send you all the details regarding the price and schedule by email. So, please notice, A person uses indirect questions. Could you tell me? I was wondering if. Person B confirms and then asks a follow-up question. And regarding is used professionally instead of about. Yep. So she doesn't say, I'll send you all the details about the price. She says regarding the price, yeah? And here are some more common mistakes. So, could you tell me where is the office? Where the office is? Could you tell me where the office is? Do you know what time does it start? What time it starts? Do you know what time it starts? I'm interested in the course. I'm interested in the course. If you want something, if you would like something, if you are curious about something, you are interested. If something is really interesting, then it is interesting. The course is interesting. But you are interested in course. I inquire about your price. Usually we would say something like I'm calling or writing to inquire about your price. Yeah? And let's go in here to a little quick check. So, pause the video, take your time. I'm giving you 20 seconds and then we'll check it out, okay? Well, I really hope that you're ready. So, let's pick the indirect question and check it out. So, direct, where is the nearest office? Indirect, could you tell me where the nearest office is? Yep, I tried misleading you. What time does the class start? Do you know what time the class starts? Is the course available online? I was wondering if the course is available online. Which is more polite? B. Could you tell me where the bathroom is? Yeah? And the last one, fill in. I'm calling to inquire about the job vacancy. Yeah? And let's go for a little speaking challenge and the comment below. So, as for speaking challenge, let's imagine that you're asking a language school to, that you're calling a language school to ask about their courses. Could you actually ask, like 4 questions using indirect question forms and ask about the level available, about the schedule, about the price, and about the teacher's qualifications? And you can write down your questions in the comments. And also you can write in the comments 2 indirect questions that you would use in a professional situation at work, in a meeting, or on a phone call. Also it would be great if you used, could you tell me, I was wondering, do you know? Okay? And when it comes to workbook, what exactly do we have in workbook? You will get to know it only if you scan this QR code or type this routine stance into the search bar in Telegram and you will find it in there. Okay, you guys? Well, thank you so much for joining our lesson. I was happy to see you. I was happy to talk to you. And I really hope to see you next time. Stay safe. Bye-bye.